Hey, welcome to another story video. In today's video, I've got binary packets. Now, binary packets are really useful, and not a lot of people know much about them, so I'm gonna tell you what they are and how they're useful. Let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, what is a binary packet? It's pretty much putting a binary code in a shulker box like this. So the bottles are 1s and the shovels are 0s. And with this you can have really dense bit storage. Because obviously you can fit 27 bits in a shulker box. And then you can put 54 of those in a double chest, and that's when it gets insane. So I have a encoder and a decoder. So I'll show you the encoder first. I've already made one of these, but this one's just ever so slightly different. So if I was to input a code, a little bit like that, and then the way it works is, if you haven't seen these before, the way mine works is the piston decides which dust line you're powering, because of the observers here, and they will just power different droppers with the items. So if I send that, you'll see it's done already, and there's our packet. Just like that. Now, as you can see, it all reset, but the code's still there because obviously these are being powered by levers. But I'm going to keep that there to show you that this produces the same code. So this is a decoder. Now these are slightly more complicated because you have to filter out the bottles, as you can see from the brewing stand in there. And then you read an output from the brewing stand and send that into a 4 tick per bit decoder. I'm sorry if that made no sense, but that's just how they work. But I'll show you this running now. So I put the code in. I deleted it. Hang on. So yeah, we put the code in. And you'll see it'll get red. And it's the exact same code as over there. The empty box that was here just gets ejected. You can do whatever you want with that. And in this barrel down here, we have our code again, because it loads it back into a box, so you can send it right the way back to here, and you can have a bottle filter under a sugar box unloader to put the items back in when it's used. So why are these useful, other than really good bit storage? So there's mainly 3 ways you can transfer binary data. The first way is to just send the binary data as it is, but this is like slow, it's expensive, it's just not worth it. Then you can use serial, which will encode, it'll send each bit one after the other, and then it'll read it again at the serial decoder. Or the third way is binary packets. Now, obviously there's so many uses for these, queue systems, holding a binary code in a specific place without having a huge ROM. These are really cool. Now, this decoder has a few features that I'm going to go over quickly. First of all, it's fully hopper locked, but one of the coolest features it has is it has an inverted down here. So as you can see, that is the exact same code, just inverted. And I can't tell you how many times I've needed a code inverted, so that's why I added it, and it really doesn't make much of a difference to size. Now, there's not really much to explain with these. because their use cases vary so much. But what we are going to be using them for on the HiveTech server is sending the codes quicker, because otherwise with what we're doing, which I can't say, it would be really hard to transfer the codes. So using binary packets are really useful. But as I said, there's a lot of things I can't say, so it's sort of hard to describe what I'm trying to tell. But yeah, pretty much all you need to know is we're using binary packets to send codes a lot easier. But that's pretty much all I have for you today. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I have for you today. Actually, before I go, I do want to mention the support on my recent video. I'm not sure how to even put it into words. It's incredible. I really didn't expect that video to do as well as it did. You know, like 1.2 thousand views in 3 days is insane. And that is now my most viewed video ever, including shorts. So I'm really thankful for that. And again, I can't put it into words because it's just insane. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.